Hello, Thomas.
Hello, Yanar. Hello, everyone else.
Hello.
Good afternoon, Punanis. How are you today?
How are you?
Yep, very well. Thank you so much.
Good to hear.
Friday. In an hour, I'm starting my weekend.
Good plan.
Yay. Any plans for the weekend, Yanar? Military exercise or, something like that?
Nah, just going visit my grandmother. And shopping.
That's good.
And resting.
How old is Granny?
Oh, shit. 18, I think.
89.
18.
18?
Yeah, 18.
Oh, I thought you gonna visit your grandmother.
Yeah.
Oh, 80.
80.
80.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought 18. I was like, damn, she's young to be a grandmother. Yeah, make sure that you visit as often as possible, and still she lives.
Yeah, mostly every weekend I try to visit.
Mate, just go as many times as you can. I lost I lost my whole family basically, so no grandparents, nothing, no parents. Time is running out, so spend as much time as possible with your family.
Yeah. Well, the military was taking most of the time. Then I was like, I would say 9 years I was away from
9 years.
Yeah.
Wow. Tough life.
Yep. Well, that was military, so
Yeah.
not surprising.
By the way, just entered into a buy position. Everything is sent to Discord. It's very high risk position, considering that PCE is not out yet. But you gotta risk it to get the biscuit in it.
Indeed. Like today morning was printed money for us. Thank you, Thomas.
Yeah, that was very good. You're welcome.
Hi, Thomas.
Hello, Robert. How you doing? Hogy vagy?
Hello, hi.
Köszönöm, jó vagyok, munkában vagyok, és nem tudom kinyitni a kamerát.
Nem gond.
Hogy vagy?
Nagyon jó, köszönöm szépen. It's Friday. In an hour, I will be free from trading and from everything. I'm gonna have a boys' weekend. Robi, ettél már csülköt? Csináltál már?
Good afternoon.
Hallo Rainer. Wie geht's?
How are you? Good.
Wunderbar, gut.
Ready for weekend?
Oh, hell yeah. It's been a long week. I was very productive. I went 3 times to the gym, and it's only Friday. We still got Saturday and Sunday, so I'm gonna do tomorrow as well. Managed to hit my bench press personal best.
Wow.
Yep.
How much was it, Thomas? And how much you weigh? How much is your weight right now?
I'm 89 kilograms, and I bench pressed 95 kilograms.
Es ist
Oh,
14 Uhr.
congratulations. Nice.
I'm not very good in bench press. It's not my strongest. But, you know.
But it's almost your body weight, right?
Yeah, it's more than my body weight.
You said 89, not 98.
I'm 89 and I
Okay.
bench press 95.
It's a very good result.
Yeah, but I don't know how these guys doing those, you know, 120, 130 and double their weight bench presses. This is absolutely insane. Maybe it's my technique. I don't know, but they're doing something. I'm doing something wrong because I don't know. How much do you...
of one till 3 reps?
No, this is just a one bench press. One bench press with the highest weight possible. That was 95 kilograms. I could do, but usually I do around between 60 to 80 kilograms plus the bar. That's I can do 10 reps.
Okay.
Yeah, I think 60, 70 kilograms, 80 maximum. With 80, I can do 5 or 6 reps.
That's pretty nice results for your weight.
Yeah, I should try the men's weight too.
It's like my daily bread. How do I say? Yeah, like I'm a personal trainer. I'm gym owner. I'm just sitting here
really?
in the biro. Yeah, let me show you quick.
Why are you in
Check
Dubai?
with me.
Are you in Dubai?
Look at this. It's my very
Whoa! Wow, it's pretty empty though.
It's
Very
not only
nice.
my work. You've done your part too, Tamas.
Haha.
So I have to thank you.
Why? Did I contribute to your gym?
No, but you helped me to gain some money for that.
Hey, brother, you made my day. You made my whole fucking year. If I could contribute with my knowledge any single penny to your dream, I'm already a happy man. Well done.
Very happy. Look, I'm a learned chef, and that was horrible. The working conditions were horrible in the kitchen.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a tough life.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I had my first Michelin star experience last week, the week before. No, it was last week. It's very good, but I know how tough in the kitchen, especially for Michelin star restaurants. Yeah. By the way, going back, huge congratulations to your gym and, you know, reaching your dreams. This is wonderful, and it's a motivation not just for me, but I think for everyone, others as well.
Indeed.
And someone in YouTube chat, Amru, said max personal record is 160 kilogram. That is insane. $160 kilograms bench press.
If he's weighting 160 kilo body weight, then it's not really impressive. It's impressive, but it's more impressive if the people weighing like 90 kilo or 80 kilo.
But do you think that someone who weighs 130, 140 kilograms, but mostly fat, they could bench press their body weight easily?
No. In fact, no. But they have a more easy way to get there.
Yeah. Because, you know, I have fat friends and, you know, they're strong, but they're chubby.
I used to weight like 150 kilo in my youth, and was always the strongest because I was really fat.
Yeah. He's 98 kilograms. Well, 10 more kilograms. I think 10 more kilogram is a huge difference, especially if it's muscle. Rabbit, my son is 21 and he weighs 77 kilogram. Bench press is 130. All right, there's no need to shame us. There's no need to shame us. I mean, I'm close to 40, so Well done to your son, just kidding. He's number 2 in the world for his weight and age class. Well, I tell you something. I used to do kickboxing, like not professional, but I did competitions, and I was the second best kickboxer in whole of Europe. Every match I went to, I finished at second, which was the last. You know, there's only 2 persons in the ring. No, it's cool. I'm happy for your son. 130 kilogram at 21 years old. Jesus. 77 kilograms. Well done. Yeah, I think it doesn't matter how much we bench press. Exercise is the key. If you do exercise regularly, you won half of life already. You won on life. I remember that every time I spoke to an old person, granddad, great-granddad, you know, or just someone on the street, if you asked an old person, what's the most important thing in the world? And there's a saying that in Hungarian that if you're in good health, you don't need anything else. That's the most important, and it's true.
Good afternoon.
Hello, Nino. How you doing, brother? Those of you who just joined the stream, welcome back, everyone. Today we have some very important data releases. Let me navigate you through in this uncertain financial world. Today we have something called the PCE. Now, PCE is just another inflation gauge, similar to CPI and PPI. Well, they're not all the same, but they are the same but different, you know, same but different. Now, PCE is important because it is the preferred measure for inflation by the Fed, of the Fed. And in 22 minutes, we are going to see whether in the United States of America we have higher inflation, lower inflation, in line with expectation inflation. So we will understand a bit better the current inflation situation in the US. Let me just lower the music a little bit. Now, PCE is important because as opposed to CPI, PPI and the other inflation measures, it takes into account the effect of substitution. Now, the effect of substitution means that, for example, a family has X disposable income and inflation is increasing, then the disposable income will be X minus the inflation, because the inflation eats away the purchasing power of the disposable income. In layman terms, they're going to have less money at the end of the month. So when this happens, usually families, they don't just stop buying goods and services, they tend to find alternative ways, or they shop down. So they buy cheaper alternatives. Maybe dad is going to drink only 2 beers a day and not 6 because it's expensive. Or they're going to cancel the Netflix subscription and maybe buy cheaper alternatives of butter, for example, margarine. So this is the concept of substitution in inflation methodology. Yeah, something like that. So long story short, the Fed is closely watching PCE. And today's forecast, and I'm pretty much explaining everything that I did in the morning briefing. The only difference is that you don't see the signals, you didn't get the signals I sent out. But I explained exactly the same things in the morning briefings about 6 hours ago. So the expectation for PCE inflation, PCE price index, is nothing really. If you look at the core level, no change. Look at the headline level, slight change, slight tick to the upside. But learning from the experience and learning from the CPI data releases, we know exactly that investors and traders no longer care about slightly higher inflation. They know that the Fed won't increase interest rate. They know that the Fed won't cut interest rate. So if we have inline expectation inflation or slightly higher, guess what? It's going to be sell the news and buy the fact. If we have significantly lower PCE inflation, then price will hit through 3,800 and going to reach or will reach 3,870 today. But if we have significantly hotter PCE today, which I doubt we're going to have, then price will drop back below 3,700. But my expectation today, and this is my expectation, this is not financial advice, is that price to break through this price level and continue higher all the way to 3,830, 50, and then 70. So this is my expectation, and the full macroeconomic analysis has been sent out for the members. Did you guys get it in Discord?
Yes.
Okay. So this is what was sent out, and the reason why I'm sharing, members only information is because I'm trying to help as many people as possible. So I'm only trading two scenarios: a hot PCE and a cool PCE. I explained gold, but I also explained US dollar and US 30 for the members. My expectation is inline or lower inflation. Therefore, I'm expecting higher gold prices. And my current gold positions are mirroring this expectation. I did have a buy limit, which I'm going to delete now because it's no longer relevant. We are 18 minutes away from PCE price index. Whew, with one breath. Feel free to ask questions, guys.
Thomas, next week, Trump gonna announce or the new tariffs will be on in 1st October.
Yeah.
And the China trade war is widens in Mexico.
Yeah, it seems like that the trade war is reignited by our favorite president, Donald Trump. No one knows what's going to happen, but guess what? If the trade war uncertainty comes back into play, that's only good for gold.
Indeed. And next week, the Monday, it's free, and Thursday, can't say free because there's same old news. Only different is the factory orders news is only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of data next week, so it's going to be exciting to see what will happen. Once again, welcome back everyone. Today we have some very, very good data, PCE, core PCE and headline CPE, PCE. Many people asking like which one is more important, Tomasz, core PCE or headline CPE? This is headline CPE, PCE, not CPE, PCE. So core PCE is the most important out of this half a dozen of data. And the reason why, because it takes out the two most volatile items, which is food and energy. But, it doesn't make really sense if it's the Fed most watched data. But anyhow, you get it. So yes, we are live trading PCE, not CPE, PCE. And my expectation today are that we're going to have, in line with expectation, inflation, i.e. slightly higher or lower. So I'm not expecting huge jump in inflation. But even if we have a slight increase in inflation, you have seen the power of how much investors and traders don't care or don't give a shit about inflation now. They got used to inflation. I mean, the past 5 years, all we hear is inflation, inflation, inflation. And you know what? They became resilient. They know that the Fed won't cut interest rate. They know that the Fed won't raise interest rate. And they know that we have to get used to live with high inflation or higher inflation. So this is why I'm expecting higher gold prices today. But this is not financial advice. This is my own personal opinion. These are the positions I have right now. 2 buy positions. One of them was opened this morning. I think we were at around the 100 pips profit. That was the highest. Currently it's 70 pips. And going back to my browser, even if we have slightly higher PCE, so slightly higher inflation, that will be a sell the news and buy the fact type of scenario. So I'm only leaving one scenario, which I think is the most viable, is because if we have slightly higher inflation or lower inflation, gold will go up. If we have significantly hotter inflation, now that's a different story, and that is going to either close out my positions or I'm going to close down manually. But I would say 70 to 30% chance that gold prices are going to increase today because of lower or slightly higher PCE. Feel free to ask any questions. We got 40 minutes left.
And Thomas, next week probably going to be government shutdown in USA because Trump don't want to talk with Democrats to extend the debt stuff.
Oh, the shutdown, yeah.
And the Trump was saying, or was writing, that if he going to be shut down, then start firing peoples who don't need.
How inconvenient that the last time. When was last time when there was a government shutdown? Wasn't it during NFP? Yes, it was. Here we are, new month, and they're going to have another government shutdown. On which day? NFP day.
I know next week, but I don't remember what day it was or is.
Yeah. Jana Raman is asking, bro, this is a sell or a buy? I don't know. It looks like a buy to me. But if you want to get daily signals, if you want to get analysis, if you want this to be typed out, if you want to be spoon-fed, like, hey, I entered into a position and these are the trade details with my MetaTrader screenshot and stop loss entry, take profit, sauce salad, then go to alphafx.eu. And your problem. So if it's in line?
Yes.
So if the data stays the same, I explained, but I assume you only joined the stream. If the data stays the same, so it's pretty much in line with expectation because there's a slight change. I think price of gold will pump. So this is going to be scenario B, i.e. cool PCE. So if inflation doesn't increase but stays the same, it equals to same as, lower inflation. So gold is going to go up, US dollar going to drop, and indices will increase.
Thank you.
You're welcome, brother. Does PCE affect Bitcoin? We're about to find out, brother. We are about to find out. Would you like some music?
Yes. Please. Thank you. 10 minutes.
Yep, thank you so much. Guys, if you're watching on YouTube, please hit the like button because I'm doing this completely free. Absolutely. Good comment, good comment. FB says tons of liquidity on both sides. Seems like price gonna grab them all before main move. Yep, it's the end of the month, guys, so be careful. You know, what I represent here or what I present here, this is not financial advice and anything is possible. Just because I have a view, it doesn't mean that this is going to work out. And in case of we have a mixed data, for example, headline PCE completely the opposite of core PCE, or there's a mismatch, or if you look at the report, the analysis of PCE, and not just the numbers, then you know we can have a whiplash and we can have a buy the news and sell the fact, or the other way around. So please respect that it's the end of the month. Please appreciate that, you know, I'm doing my best. I'm presenting my view to the viewers and to the market, and to put my money where my mouth is. You can see that I did risk not a lot, but I think about £1,600 on my view and on my bias. If you want to join the AlphaFX community to get daily, you know, signal, if you want to get access to my positions and signals, if you want macroeconomic commentary, if you want guidance, if you want live morning briefings with the option to rewatch the recording on the website, and if you want to live trade with me, go to alphafx.eu, link in the YouTube chat pinned. Let's go back to the chart. You can see that gold is pretty much moving sideways, creating a dirty wedge. Now, I see two probabilities. The first one is price is going to be generous to us, and it will move higher from the current price level. The second one is going to be the dirty move, which is going to close me out, come back to the previous all-time high, which was a significant level at 3,700. So it's going to be the sell the news and then buy the fact. So this is the two scenario I am expecting. For some reason, option B, it most likely is going to come, close me out, and then start pumping. It's the usual. I always suck this. But anyhow, so either way, my bias is bullish. But the question is it going to pump from the current price level or drop back to 3,700 first? Because since price broke through 3,700, it never came back. So we have a gap to fill. And as much as I hate, you know, these gaps to trade, it's true that price usually always fills the gap. This is my view on the market today. Let's put this back on the side. Let me show you my MetaTrader. And here we are, two positions, both long. I'm going to extend the stop loss a little bit. Going to keep the stop loss just below £1,000 because that is my allowed risk. Yep, very good. Position from the morning was at 100 pips, now back to 54 pips. And hopefully it's going to be an easy win. Let's read the questions. Mohammed Omar, Tamash Best, thank you so much. Chris Briggs caught some pips at 11.47 and 12.23 early on a little scalp of the 1 hour trend line. Very nice. If you made profit, you may just, you know, close your computer and just walk away. You know, you have to finish in profit. What if it stays the same by Emmanuel? I think I explained this one. Sia Levy from Hungary. If you do dumbbells, your strength will be better. Thank you. I should try that. Yeah, I think I answered all the questions. Now let's hear some music. We got 4 minutes left. Really appreciate your hard work and education. Thank you. How can we join your DC? What's a DC? Discord? Check the link in the YouTube chat. The one I'm posting now. Ooh, exciting. Who's selling, who's buying?
We can talk up.
I'm still in
Boring. Boring. Waiting for data. Friday. The resistance is really strong. Only fundamentals can break it. I'm looking at longs from 61 closure. I do agree with that. It's a very stubborn resistance and it's been tested multiple times. But if we have a good enough PCE data, and if Trump comes out like yesterday with some new tariffs, I'm pretty confident that price will easily punch through that resistance. And we got 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Okay, let's get serious. So as you can see, I have 2 long positions. This is not financial advice. This is my view on the market, and I put my money where my mouth is. And I'm expecting slightly higher inflation, but even that, it's not going to stop buyers of gold. And we got 1 minute, 55 seconds left. Now the scenario analysis is, I see two potential scenarios today. Either price is going to pump from the current price level, or if we have a slightly higher inflation, then price will pull back to 3,700, but that is going to be my next buying level. So 3,700, if price comes down to 3,700, I will be buying again. So I will be buying the dip. This is the 2 scenario. Check the screen now. Either current price level or price drops back down to 3,700. 2 options. Which one is going to be? Time will tell in about 1 minute. So exciting. So exciting. Yep, these are the positions. I have 2 long positions. I have a fairly wide stop loss because I'm using only small lots. It's Friday, end of the month, so I don't want to risk too much. Once again, I see 2 potential scenarios, 2 potential ways. My bias is generally bullish on gold, so I will be buying the dip. If price fails this setup that I currently have at the current price level, and if it pulls back to 3,700, I will be buying the dip. There's no question about it. This is simple as that. Once again, these are my positions. Going back, I'm gonna put some full screen. Hi everyone, thank you for joining the stream. Please hit the like button and follow me. If you want to join the AlphaFX community, go to the link in the YouTube chat. It's a discount link and you get daily macroeconomic analysis and access to my trades. Now let's go back because we have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's see if you see the PCE Just shout it out, please. Okay, first one is in line. First one is in line. Let's see. Everything is in line. Core
Yeah,
PC is in
personal-
line. Only what? Which one? The personal
Personal spending.
personal spending.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm holding the longs. It's fine for me. I think this is the perfect. This is a perfect kind of combination in line with expectation. Let's zoom into the live positions. There you go. I'm entering another long position with you right now. This slight uptick in inflation should be no problem for market participants. Where should I put my stop loss? Always the previous high is the first take profit level. Very important. Always the previous high. So I just entered into a buy position. Now, this is not financial advice. If you want financial advice, go to my website and join the Discord. Going back, let's see. Already in profit, guys. Woohoo! This is how you interpret financial data on the spot. Well, I had a lot of work in it. If you look at Discord, so everything was sent out, the full analysis for the members, the full scenario analysis. And what I did just now is I repeated everything that we did in the morning. So better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. We have everything prepared in the morning before we even turn on the computer. This is the beauty of preparation. And look at that, already running at 230 fucking pips. 30 bopping pips. Ah, you go, new all-time high, should be coming soon. Who's in profit, guys?
I am.
Very nice.
I am.
If you're in profit, leave a comment in the YouTube chat and hit the like button, please. There you go. 61 profits, 36, 40 pips from the lowest position. Come on, gold. Let's have a look on US 30. US 30 is an easy buy. I'm going to buy one lot on US 30. We should see a new all-time high today. Bitcoin, I'm going to wait with Bitcoin. Perfect data. Very nice. Everyone's in profit. Good. Oh, boring. I think the New York Open is going to bring the liquidity we want. Nah. Boring day. Let's put some epic music.
What data do you use for Bitcoin?
Just Forex brokerage data.
I mean, the same like before?
Yes. Full margin buys. Let's push the price.
Let's hope Cole gonna break the trend line. It will be the nice fight.
Sellers are refusing. Yeah. Squeezing the shorts. But you know, it's gonna be painful for them. Short sellers are gonna be squeezed so hard. There you go. The more we buy, the higher price will go. There you go, in profit. Nicest view on a Friday afternoon when your position's all running in profit. Now, quickly stop the music. What is the biggest risk now for our profit? What is the biggest risk? Who can tell me what's the biggest risk that we're facing right now in this minute?
Not taking profit.
That's a risk as well, but I'm looking for something else.
New York Open?
No. I mentioned it this week so many times. It's called headline risk. So if Trump comes out and drops a bombshell with the tariffs or anything, that maybe he announces that he's going to cancel all the tariffs, then it's bad news for gold. But if he announces that he's going to implement 500% tariff on all countries, it's good news for us. But the uncertainty is one of the biggest risks, especially headline risk. Moving back, yep, all positions running in nice profit, guys. Did anyone take profit already?
Yep.
Very nice.
It was another easy day. Thank you, Thomas, and thank you for teaching us.
You're welcome, my friend. Let's see if price is breaking through that resistance for FB. It's very strong, but you know, everything is on our side. There should be no problem. Bump, bump, bump. Someone didn't buy gold, and this is why it's not bumping. Who didn't buy? Who's selling? Okay, 7 minutes into the data, which was slightly inflationary. That's good enough for me to buy gold. Everything is running in profit for now. Once price breaks through 37.60, there's no stopping to the previous all-time high. Once again, if you'd like to join the AlphaFX community to get daily analysis and to get access to my trades, check the link in the YouTube chat pinned on the top or at the top.
And who is between join or not, I suggest join. You're gonna learn a lot of people trading here. Everyone can teach you and give tips.
Absolutely. Can personal spending 0.6% and gold? Not the strongest data, personal spending, but I think no. I think no. GDP could have a stronger effect. GDP is stronger than a personal spending because GDP was through the roof yesterday. And yet gold managed to recover the drop. But anyhow, we are 10 minutes into the data. I showed all my positions. I explained the narrative, the fundamentals. So my job is done for today, guys, and I'm gonna say goodbye to you. I'm gonna sail into the weekend for a boys' weekend. We're gonna do some barbecue in the Kamado grill, drinking beers and Scotch whiskey, the finest Scotch whiskey. I have a huge rum selection that we're going to test every single Don Papa rum. And I wish you a good weekend and see you all next week.
Thank you so much. Enjoy your week.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome, guys. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye, guys.
And those of you who stayed in the stream, go to alphafx.eu and become a member today. If you want to get access to all my live trades, if you want to get someone to guide you through on days like this with clear and concise macroeconomic analysis and forecast, translate and interpret economic data, FOMC, or anything that related to finance and trading, you're in the right place. Go to alphafx.eu. Live morning briefings, live trading, live signals, everything is live. But we also have recordings on the website because the morning briefings are recorded, so you don't have to be on time. You can rewatch anytime at your pace to get you through in this confusing financial market trading. Anyhow, thank you so much, guys. I hope you made some profit with us today. This is the Alpha FX.